Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna be playing some DTF to the future video game, which is the fourth episode, which is like the fourth part in the movie. So let's get into it. I didn't see it like this, but I mean, I'm saying the 5 episodes on the PS3, and it's like each episode is different. It's like 5 different games. There's time, get Tannen, where he goes back in time again, like, where there's like doubles. There's some ground, double visions, where you like, stick go back in time, system down. Oh, this friend's past, and an odd time where they go to fix the future. Let's get into episode 1. It's about time. Part 4, chapter 1. Episode list. Oh, I see how it is. JP Penny. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna try it without goals, just challenge myself. But I may change.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm gonna do the whole thing like, so it's like he's dreaming of a past, someone like do everything that was in the movie.
1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Bye, Einie.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay.
58 miles per hour is serious shit. Wouldn't it be funny if someone said, wouldn't it be funny if someone's watching the movie, he said that, and then as soon as it disappears, you shit your pants.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Okay. Sounds funny for that. Sounds better in my head.
Watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein!
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Heads up.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Deja Mighty. That's what it's Deja Mighty. I didn't know if I got that right.
Notebook. Got it.
Because I mean, last time I
Flux capacitor?
played this on PC, I tried.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
I tried to do Deja Mighty, and
the thing that
you
makes
know
time
that
travel
because
possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific
I mean, I've
breakthroughs
recently
necessary
seen
to build
the
a
second
working
part, but
time
not the
machine.
first part,
If
so
it
I
ever fell into
wasn't
the wrong
sure
hands, the
what to
consequences
put
could be
for
catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times C, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Sounds familiar. I shouldn't have put
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc!
He's fading away.
Doc, no!
I'm
First
sorry,
right now,
Marty.
Doc's fading away.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
That's very awesome.
Marty, is everything okay?
Just a bad dream.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah,
it was
Mom,
in the
just a
past.
bad dream.
Doc was there.
You're safe
Well,
and
you're
sound
safe and
and
sound
good
now.
in
Back
good
in
old
good old
1955. That's my favorite part where she's like,
You'd better get
you're
up.
safe and
Your
sound in
father's
good
waiting
old
for you."
1955. He's like, if I
Are you
remember
going to meet him over at
he does
Doc's?
the same thing
Holy
in
crap, I'm
1886 and wakes up, in 1886 and just wakes up. Back to the Future, the video game. It's fine, it's like the game. Who knows, there could, I mean, besides PS3, PS4, and Xbox 360, Xbox One, and computer, they could have made online games called Back to the Future, the game. Remake. If I was there, I'd actually want us to check out the remake of Hill Valley. I almost said Beacon Hills. I'm like, but it's Hill Valley, so it's like if I was there, I wouldn't just check out the remake of Hill Valley, the model of Hill Valley. I would also kind of paint it too, instead of just a boring white piece of limbo.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just unfair.
You're
These
gonna
things
take-
can't get any worse.
Your father's going to rob the first edition.
Hey,
of
Marty.
your friend. You?
Hi, Biff.
Hey.
Come to see if
Oh,
the old
come on.
crackpot had any buried treasure.
Nah, I guess I'm just
Hey. The music. I'm like, oh, come on.
remembering.
Einstein's ball. Let's see what in Back to the Future. 'Cause, 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 'cause Part 1, I think. No. Now we're back. I actually watched part 2 again. I've seen it recently, or just haven't seen it on YouTube. It's like, I know, and send me back to the future, Doc. I'm back from the future. Why did I do that part?
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Doc built this model at downtown
Town
Hill
Square
Valley
model.
way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
That looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
I got bored with the music. Mind me.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Hey, what's my guitar doing?
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise. Hey, Dad. Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember.
I can't wait till I get back and take it to the past and then tell him, because I think
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
he says you tell him, and I think he's like, what? They can't do that. Well, what's wrong with my TV?
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
He's trying to eat those words. Alright,
Hey,
Dad.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
More clock.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
These gonna blow the speakers out.
Now watch me blow the lid off this.
So with too bad
Whatever you say.
Too bad it's not connected. My microphone's connected. Too bad it's not coming out of my speaker to the TV. And then it probably blasts my ear out.
Rock on, Biff.
I can't.
Oh,
This
shit.
Legend Crosslight.
Doc, where are you?
Fast. But it's a orange, that's funny. Well, that's... Nah, it's orange. It's definitely orange. I like how they got Doc. And I like how they made them 3D like.
Einstein! Where do you come
For a
from,
game.
boy? Didn't you bring
3D
Doc
for
with
a
you?
game, like for a game. Flux capacitor.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Deja vu.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Took you forever.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
I like Edna.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Last time it's like I told him the truth, he's miserable. So I'll lie and tell him from Double Visions, episode 3 and episode 4, Double Visions and Citizen Down. I'll lie and tell him that she ends up happy alone. Happy.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. When was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch...
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that?
Tennis! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tip-Tana!
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
And Jesus.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Valley video. 1932 is where we go.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
I would have gone
Don't
back
look
in
at
time
me.
to February
I'm far too
1932.
old for you.
And then I would have just waited till the speakeasy.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
This part's funny. It's what's funny. She doesn't even turn the water on.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was
Carl
pulled from
Sagan
his...
is
Carl
indeed
Sagan?
Doc Brown.
It's Doc! My mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
Ow! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
How clever using the mic. Why would to connect with me? Ah, come on. All you need now is just a cowboy hat. And he'd be upset.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope
Please,
so.
I've done it
Hey,
before.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Well, of course, it's a time machine. He probably won't remember. Oh,
Ready to go, Einstein?
way to go, boy.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Fluxy.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
(1931). And this was built in 1932 of February. We're back. Every time I hear that, I feel like they return. So it's like, we're back with more Back to the Future. 98, time for some serious shit. Turn forwards. What the hell, Doc? You said when my dog. Rachel and Marty, they tell him. He's shooting at a time machine that helps. The car of the future at the Hill Valley Exposition. Probably the very first car. Because if they saw how much if they saw Marty's time, it'd be the shot I bought. Two miles. If I had to walk 3 miles home from school, then walking 2 miles to the car would be no problem.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
It's just funny. I have to make my ally. I have to make an old friend my ally. So he's like really young. But I like episode 3 too. It's like you're in you're in like a future that doesn't even exist, and then it's like you have to make allies out of your mother, allies out of Dr. Brown, allies out of Citizen Brown. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's like, okay, Doc. At the beginning of and the end of season 2, he's like, okay, Doc, what horrifying alternate timeline, what horrifying alternate nightmare timeline do you...
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd Doc get himself into
out of
Doc?
it. I mean, on PS,
Doc
it's
is
like
his nickname.
automatically
I'm good
goes.
friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan, Michael Corleone. Sonny Crockett. I like that
Thank
better.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett.
I've always loved
Edna
Sonny Crockett.
Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
He's like he goes as
I know.
Clint
I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
The God.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
Lycan 09. Hey, Lycan. Majestic Arms in. That's what Doc says in episode 2. So,
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
it's cough.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
And apparently those are the creators of Back to the Future. For some reason. No, Back to the Future was actually made in 1931. That's funny, he recognizes Sonny Crockett right away in this episode too, because like he was...
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
I kind of know what to do, so I'll be playing most of the time without the hints. And that's just confusing, because I mean, it has gotten very confusing before. Oh no, I'm familiar. It's so funny, we return to your own time. Edna Strickland, as well as
What are you doing here?
Kid Tannen are
You
married.
saved for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
You're dead.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe.
I
missed
missed
that.
Don't be ridiculous,
I
Marty.
probably
I was
will-
only referring to
I
the end of
probably
the
wouldn't.
universe as we know it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
It's like after going back and forth from the jail and my younger self. Oh, and then my grandpa too, Arthur McFly.
McFly?
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher.
I've heard that one
If one of
before.
those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble.
Part 3.
I'd even get
I
sent
mean,
up the
part 2
river.
bits.
You wouldn't want that, would you?
Biff's grandpa.
Would you?
Or Biff, I mean.
No, of course
Griff's
not,
grandpa.
kid.
Biff.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Brown Reynolds?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
When you want me to say, hold on? He'll be like, hold on to what?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office.
I like how
I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I
he's
said
like, he did that to his own father in the past. First movie,
I'm at your
like,
service. What can I do for you?
you are from Darth Vader.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course.
From the
Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Deal.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hello, young.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Fine, you stay here, chicken. I'll go. You stay here, chicken. I'll go. I mean, after all, I do get into served. I'm used to stuff like this. I get in trouble, and then I could get, and I like run out of it.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Now you've done it. Do. Do or do not. There is no try.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey!
He stepped on poop.
Ow! Fix me up!
Ow! Fixed me up.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out! Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course. Because he was a patent officer just like you.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
This whole thing's a lie and doesn't even know it. Not until episode 4, it's like... Episode 4, it's like...
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The insane asylum.
Those inmates are crazy for soup. Right,
I think as he did that,
just think
like
of all
it's
those
both
poor
ways.
unfortunates
There's no
and
cars,
hold
just
your nose.
cross the street.
Mr. Donnelly!